Alright, so I'm going to teach you how you can research for things that you can write about when I give you a topic. Now, just to explain first, the topics that I will be giving you may be repetitive. So, I will give you the same topic over and over again. Maybe not on a daily basis, but let's say for 3 days in a week, you'll have the same topic, and then next week 2 days it's the same topic again, and then the next week after the week after that it's going to be the same topic again. So basically the point is the topics that you will be given will be recurring. They may be different, like let's just say for example on Monday I may tell you to write about let's say scuba diving. And then for Tuesday, I'll tell you to write about internet marketing. And then Wednesday, scuba diving again. And then Thursday, golf. And then Friday, scuba diving again. And then the week after that, Monday is going to be golf. Tuesday, scuba diving. And then Wednesday, dog training. It's going to be different, but the topics will come back, will definitely come back to you. So you have to have a lot of ideas about a certain topic so that you don't run out of ideas, or you don't run out of things to write about. Okay, so basically, when I give you your instructions, you are going to, or I'll give you a certain topic, right? Just a general topic, and then you will have to find out specific things about the general topic that you can write about. So I'm just going to choose a general topic right now that I personally do not know anything about, so that I can give you an example of how you can do it yourself. So let's just say, let me look around now and look for a certain topic. Okay, let's just say bodybuilding, right? There. So you can just Google that. Oh, wrong spelling. Okay, so just type that into Google, and then you will see this results, right? So let's, what I do is I open up the top 3 sites first. Okay, top 3 sites. It's better, by the way, if you research, if you open something, you open it in a new tab so that you don't lose the page that you currently are in, because most probably you'll need to get back to that page anyway. So there. Let's go to the website that already opened. Here. You'll already see, for most websites, you will actually see categories on some part of their pages, and those categories are already things that you can write about. So let's say, oh, same site. This is the same site. See, so I'll just close this out because it's the same site as this one, and then I'll open another one. There. Okay, so for this one, you will already see certain results, or they will provide you articles, and you will be able to find topics that you yourself can write about. So for this one, let's see, don't like, you can also go to forums are very helpful, but for now I'll just look for general things that I can see useful. But this, it's still the same site. Okay, let's go to Wikipedia. Bodybuilding, like this one, these are already specific categories or topics, or specific subtopics under the general topic bodybuilding, right? So like for example, there you go, you'll see competition. That is already, so the main topic we have is bodybuilding. Oh yeah, you should have, when you're doing your research, you should have when you're finding things to write about, right? You should have like a notepad or word or just something to take notes on, so that you will know what the things you found out are, because most probably you are going to forget them. So bodybuilding is the main topic. Let's make some bullets. We have areas. In areas, we already have professional, bodybuilding, and then natural, and then female. Okay, and then for competition, we have preparations. If you see, this is what I'm actually just copy paste, or yeah, just copying the categories. Preparations, and then just copy this ones, put it there. Let's say preparations, clean bulking, whatever that is, and then cutting and bulking, whatever those are. So as I said, this is a certain topic that I don't really have any background with. So and then yeah, we go with muscle growth. Muscle, what the hell? Growth. And then we have weight training. And then there we have nutrition. And then for nutrition, there are a lot. We have meals and protein and stuff. Okay. And then we have, see, this seems interesting, overtraining. Of course, when you're looking for topics to write about, also think of what you're going to write about that certain topic. So for example, here I'm looking at this, and then I see let's say, what let's say I see this natural bodybuilding, and I don't really like to write about that, or I don't think I can find a lot of information about that to write 500 words. Most of the articles are going to be 500 words. So I'm not going to include that anymore. So the point is, you need to think, when you see a certain subtopic, you need to think if you can write 500 words on that without being repetitive in your article. So that means the 500 words that you are writing should all be all the words there should all be helpful, important. You don't just add in words to reach the word count. So it's nice to, it will be helpful for you to look for subtopics that are actually interesting, so that you will have a lot to write about, and you can complete the 500 words and end up with a high quality article. Okay, so there we have overtraining. I also think that rest is interesting, like what rest is needed when you're bodybuilding, right? And then I also see dietary supplements. I think that is dietary supplements. I think there's going to be a lot of information regarding that. So we're done with Wikipedia. You can just close that out and then come back here. So you can already see these things for sports, for women, for teens. Those are already things that you can write about. So let's put in for sports, for women, for teens. Okay, and then you'll see more here again, agility and speed, and you put that down, and then all those things. And then here you can see, there are already articles here that you can also open up and read more about. Here, like this, fat loss in just 12 weeks. This is of course related to bodybuilding, so you can read this article and then create your own unique article around this, things like that. And then here, see, there are training guides. So you under teens, you can put guides. And then what else? Yeah, just look for other interesting things that you can find. So as you see, that was just what, let's say that's 5 minutes of research, and I already found a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's say this is more than 10. This is maybe around 15 subtopics that I can write about. So this will already give me 15 articles, right? Just for the main topic, that is bodybuilding. And then when you have already exhausted all of this, you can just go back to researching and then finding more specific topics that you can write about. So like now, just at the top of my head, under, let's say, muscle growth, you can already write an article about how much muscle growth is appropriate, or like what is too much regarding muscle growth, maybe something like that. Also in weight training, you can write an article about weight training tips, how to find a weight training instructor, how to find like a gym maybe for weight training. Again, these things that I'm telling you are just off the top of my head because I don't really know anything about bodybuilding. So you can already think up, even without researching too much, you can already think up specific topics for your articles. And then for overtraining, you can write an article about the dangers of overtraining, the effects of overtraining in your body, when can you say that you are overtraining, right? And then for dietary supplements, this is actually good because you can write reviews for dietary supplements that you find. So look for a product, look for a dietary supplement for bodybuilding, and then for one product you can write one article review already. Another product is another article review. So see, for just with this list, there is already an infinite amount of articles that we can create. So that's how you do research, okay? Do not avoid as much as possible, or unless I tell you to, avoid writing general articles. Like for example, an example of general articles regarding bodybuilding, you can write an article about what is bodybuilding. Of course, when you define bodybuilding, you will already most probably cover all of these things in just one article. So that means that you don't have anything to discuss for the next articles anymore, right? You run out of ideas, and that's just going to be a headache for you. So avoid writing general articles. Another general article that I can think of is maybe let's say tips on how you can do bodybuilding. I mean, there are a lot of tips, right? So maybe you can just make it more specific. 5 tips for professional bodybuilding, and then another 5 tips for natural bodybuilding, another 5 for female bodybuilding, another 5 for this one, another 5 for this one, another 5 for this one. So that you have a lot of things to write about, and you don't run out of ideas, and you don't get repetitive, and you don't end up writing bad articles. Okay, because if you write a bad article, most probably I'll have you edit it, and that's just going to be a headache for all of us, right? So it's better to get it right the first time. So just think of, that's the key here. Think of specific things to discuss in each and every article that you write, so that you don't run out of ideas. Okay, if you have any questions regarding researching, or if, for example, I give you a topic that's really difficult to find information about, just ask for help. I'll help as much as I could. Just leave me a message on Skype if I'm online, or when I give you your instructions, review them first and think up of any questions that you can before I log out. Okay, so that I can help you. I'm always here to help. Just feel free to ask any questions.